How many?
Well, they wouldn't really change it. They'd shoot up the room because it was black. Okay, this is the A step. Come on.
Not true though.
This is E. Test, it's fine. Does anybody else want to speak? We're here to tell the truth about what goes on in the streets every day, what goes on in the oppressed communities, how the police treat people, and how really a movement of resistance so that we don't have to live like this anymore. People are coming from many different points of view in this, but we all unite around the fact that this is an intolerable situation. We've got whistles out here. We're building some consciousness among the people to go out and blow those whistles when the police come around and let people know that they don't have to put up with this. You want to say something? I went to jail for PI when I wasn't even drunk. Apparently on Main Street and wherever, it's a Latin bar, it's 1 block away from Capitol, it's Cricket, the Cricket one, the bar that was there a couple of years ago. Basically the bouncers work with the cops, and the cops are directly like on the train station, and the bouncers are in cahoots with the cops, and they nod the head to the cops. I bike taxied for years, and I didn't think I was going to get in this predicament, but I was in the bar. I had 1 beer and 1 shot. That's not enough to get me anywhere near buzzed. So they didn't even give me my rights. They didn't even check me for if I was drunk enough or not. And basically, they took me to downtown, and they arrested me. And when the jailer, when I came up to her, she looked as if she had just gotten into a fight. There were many jailers there. She was very rude to me and asked me to take off my shoelaces when I already was. I was irritated that I was being arrested when I wasn't drunk, and for PI. And she told me, so I told her I was taking off my shoes, and she was like, faster. So I took my shoes and I said, you know what, I really don't need my shoes in jail. I just want to get past this point. She told me to face the wall, and after that, she pushed me, and my head cracked, and I was bleeding. So I turned around and defended myself, and I punched her out of reflex. Cops all the time, they get off on supposedly they're defending themselves, but when a civilian is actually defending themselves from a jailer, I got jumped by 10 officers and tased and was put